It's almost 2026 and you're still broke. Guess what? You're still broke. Don't worry, I'm not judging. Okay, maybe I am, but I'm doing this from the moral high ground of someone who's broke too. The only difference is that I have a microphone and I really know what I'm talking about. So brokies, buckle up because today we're diving into why you're broke, why I'm broke, and what we both might actually do about it before 2026 shows up and laughs in our faces. Now, let's get the obvious out of the way. Being broke in 2025 isn't cute anymore. Back in 2020, we could blame the pandemic. In 2021, inflation. 2022, still inflation. 2023, the cost of eggs. And in 2024, honestly, Taylor Swift tickets alone wiped out half of our savings. But now it's just us, our choices. My bank account still looks like it's practicing intermittent fasting, except instead of eating again, it just stays hungry. You see, the truth is, if you're still broke at this point, it's not just the economy's fault. It's the fact that every time you get paid, treat yourself somehow turns into eating out like Jeff Bezos' less successful cousin. That's why, if we're being brutally honest, the real culprit is habits, bad habits. Take lifestyle creep, for example. You get a raise. Congrats. Do you invest it? Of course not. Do you save it? Please. Instead, you upgrade from a $5 coffee to a $7 oat milk caramel iced foam thing. Lifestyle creep is like termites in your financial foundation. You don't notice it until the whole house crumbles. Then there are subscriptions. Tell me, do you even know how many you're paying for? Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Prime, Crunchyroll, that fitness app you opened once last year. At this point, it's safe to say you're basically sponsoring half the Fortune 500. And saving? Forget it. Most people treat saving money like it's boring homework. Put $200 into savings and it feels like you're throwing it into a black hole. Spend the same $200 on sneakers and suddenly it's self-care. Newsflash, self-esteem doesn't pay rent, you brokey. Even budgets don't escape blame either. A lot of us claim we track our spending, but what we really mean is we're guessing on vibes. A budget isn't about punishment. It's about telling your money where to go instead of waking up at the end of the month wondering who robbed your account, when in reality it was you and Uber Eats. But the biggest reason we stay broke? I'll tell you. It's because we still think we have time. I'll save next month. I'll invest when I make more. Yeah, okay. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The perfect moment was yesterday. The second best time is right now. While you're watching this and realizing brokenness is no longer a phase, it's starting to look like a lifestyle choice. And before you ask, yes, I know I'm broke too. Why am I allowed to judge? Easy, because being broke doesn't disqualify me. It actually qualifies me more. Billionaires can't help you stop being broke. They don't even remember what ramen noodles taste like. I do. I'm in the trenches with you. This isn't a TED Talk, my G. This is tough love. All right, enough roasting. Let's talk solutions. Because being broke in 2025 sounds funny, but being broke in 2026, that's just tragic. First, audit your spending. Go through your bank statements like an FBI agent. Highlight every dumb purchase, cry about it, and then cancel it. If you're still paying for a gym membership you haven't used since Obama was president, it's time to let it go. Next, build a budget that doesn't make you miserable. Budgeting isn't about killing your fun, it's making sure your fun doesn't come at the expense of rent. The 50-30-20 rule works. Half for needs, a third for wants, and the rest for savings or debt. Or if you're like me, 50% bills, 40% food, and 10% trying to look rich on Instagram. Then there's saving, but do it the lazy way. Automate it. Set up transfers so the money moves before you can talk yourself out of it. Trick your future self into not being broke. Of course, cutting expenses can only go so far. At some point, you need to make more money. Whether that's freelancing, side hustles, flipping stuff online, or starting a YouTube channel where you roast yourself for being broke, you need more streams. Even one extra source of income can be the difference between broke and slightly less broke. Well, I almost forgot to add this part. It's very important. It's the fact that you actually need to learn about money. Read a book, listen to a podcast, follow people who understand this stuff better than me. Money is a language, and if you never learn it, you'll always be the tourist getting ripped off in the marketplace. But I guarantee you the biggest shift comes from mindset. If you treat money like something that just happens to you, you'll stay broke. But if you treat it like a tool, suddenly everything changes. Don't wait until New Year's to slap "fix my finances" onto your resolutions list. Resolutions are just promises we make in December and break in January. Start now, because nothing changes until you do. So yeah, it's almost 2026. You're still broke, I'm still broke, but at least now we know why, and more importantly, what to do about it. And even if none of this makes us rich overnight, at least we'll stop being confused about why our bank accounts look like the Sahara Desert. This is your broke best friend saying thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want to know how safe your bank actually is to keep all that imaginary money you've been counting, click this video. Oh man, I thought 2025 was my year. Damn. Click this video that's on your screen right now. Until next time.